Hello everyone, QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I am back today with another episode of Zero City. So today we are going to announce the winners of our last giveaway, times two. We have two sets of winners going on. Be announcing both of those. I'm going to announce something I found out about the arena brackets, dealing with squads, and potentially a decision for... Oops, there you go, I just gave you a little spoiler. Let me not show that. And, a direction I may or may not have decided to go with the game. I'll talk about that when we get there. And we will hopefully go with the bunker. I was trying to set this up on my phone because bunkers are just very slow on my emulator. So I tried to get BlueStacks working. I couldn't get it going without, there's a fan. For some reason, my computer's fan constantly pulses on and off, and it's really loud. It pulses on full speed and then it goes soft. This computer is fairly old, and potentially there's some heat problems in there that's causing the fan to go crazy. But I don't know why it would only happen when I run BlueStacks, and it happens every time I run BlueStacks. So I did some testing with that. I can't seem to get that working. I think that emulator is going to work better for me because it seems a lot smoother, but for the time being, we still need to wait. And all my fighting in Nox, which is what I'm using here, seems to be a little bit on the slow side. So I did some tweaking of some settings, so we'll see if it's any faster. My goal is to run I was going to do a couple bunkers, but I don't think it's going to be quick enough. And it's painful for me, it's painful for you, and it's certainly painful for the people I run the bunkers with. So, yeah, we'll work on that. I think now that I'm all set up, I can start streaming from my phone. So maybe I'll do like a quick test on that later if there's enough time. Time has been a big problem for me lately, and I just don't have enough time to even play the games as I used to. So if I can get the video up and take a moment, maybe we'll do a quick test and see if that works. That'll... At least I'll make that a goal for the weekend. One of the games, at least, get a live stream going on the phone so I can get that going. And the goal of that would be to, get games going, playing, going through my dailies, whatnot, and then have chats going on so people can ask questions and I can answer them as we go on. And, there's communities going in a variety of places now. We have the QC Runner Discord server going. A lot of people joining there. We're up to 250-ish people now, which is fantastic. And there's great discussions going on, especially in the Zero City world. We got the Zero City community Facebook page where there's a lot of really good discussions going on about, strategies with the bunker and getting the brackets optimized and all that kind of stuff. And there's the main Zero City Facebook page, which I did incorrectly link to in the last video. I do apologize for that. Ooh, looks like we need to make a change here. We'll do that later. So there's a lot of good places for discussions that are going on for learning how to properly go to the bunker, learning how to properly outfit your officer, and the sky's the limit everywhere. There's discussions everywhere. So don't remember exactly where I was going with that, but the key is QC Runner server, Discord server is really picking up steam. The Zero City community page really picking up steam, and together we have been sharing some resources back and forth and building the community. And there's been some words that I've heard here and there about is it competition, things like that. But for me, it's not really about the competition. I mean, there's different locations to go to talk about things, but for me, it's really about the collaboration. It's about the community. It's building the community and supporting each other and helping support this game and supporting each other as we play the game. So that's kind of the direction I'm going with what I'm doing here on this channel, what I'm doing with the QC Runner Discord server. Not just in Zero City. The same thing with Hustle Castle, American Dad, and Zero City. There are Discord servers, there's Facebook pages, there's all different kinds of places to go to have those discussions. And there are a lot of people that I have seen who are part of all of the places that I named. I actually had a conversation with somebody today in 3 different locations. I had a conversation on the QC Runner Discord server. This was a Hustle Castle discussion. I had a discussion on the Hustle Castle, the Hustle Castle Facebook page. It's a private community. And I had a discussion on the Hustle Prime Discord server. So there's 3 different places where I was part of a similar type discussion with the same person and similar people, all 3 different locations. So, that collaboration and community is there, whether it's in one location or another. People are getting out there and chatting and it's working in all the games, not just Hustle Castle. It's the same thing for Zero City. I know I kind of went on and on about that, but just wanted to say thank you so much for being part of that, supporting the game, supporting the community, and collaborating. And it's not about competing against one or another. It's really about, building and growing the game. And for me personally, it's also about, building this YouTube channel, which has been going fantastically. Zero City videos on my channel have been growing tremendously. It's now the second most watched. It was actually quite a ways behind in third place, but it's certainly jumped up to second place at this point with the with everybody sharing the videos and supporting the channel. So thank you very much for that. Sorry to make that point take so long to get out, but the long and short of it is thank you very much. Let's get to the most important part. The reason you guys are probably tuning into this video, we are going to announce the winners to the giveaway. So as a real quick reminder, I had two separate giveaways. One, I did something slightly differently. Maybe bad thing, maybe a good thing, we'll see. It was to do a little bit of advertisement for the QC Runner YouTube page, and I also put out there the QC Runner Discord server. So if you guys shared links there and you tagged me, I got a notification. I put you down on the list. I used a random number generator, and I ended up picking 5 people of that list to win 250 crypto coins. And that is supported by the Zero City Facebook page. And it's called the Zero City Game, not just Zero City, which I learned this week. So they provided the crypto coins for that. So thank you very much. And then the second giveaway was a Zero City community page, which is a private community page. And the goal on that one was to get you guys to help build some background information for the bunker. And we ended up getting a list of there's only 5 bosses, as it turns out. I thought there was like 8 or 10. So the first 5 people that responded gave me a list, detailed list of the boss name, boss description. We put that together on the QC Runner Discord server, which I will show in a little bit, and kind of a little bit of a guide. I'm going to take that and kind of condense it down to a smaller, quick and dirty, take a quick look at it guide that I haven't done yet, but I will be doing that soon, and I'll post that in the QC Runner Discord server as well. So that giveaway was run by the Zero City private community Facebook page. AlphaNix has been running that and doing a great job there, building a community there. He's been seeing membership increase over there. I've been seeing membership on my side, so it's been a great collaboration. And like I said, it's not competition. It's really about just building the entire Zero City community. So thank you very much to AlphaNix over there. And the winners there, same situation. I took the 5 people that first responded, gave me the boss and the description, and put them in a list, and did a random number generator and picked the first 3 that popped up. So I will go ahead and throw those on the screen right now and show everybody who won. So there we go. Giveaway number 1. This is the Zero City Facebook page, 5 times 250 crypto coins, meaning each winner here gets 250 crypto coins. So congratulations to Bert Karasek, Gypsy King, Gem Rajopa Padayahaya. I think this is the second time you've won, and it's going to be third in a minute, so I'm going to get that name down a little bit. So I do apologize for butchering that name a little bit. Pithendra Gam, Francis Dave Ticka. So as you can see right here, I have a few of you provided game IDs. I did not ask for them. That was completely on me for failing to remind you guys to provide that. So if you see this video before I reach out to you, please send me your game ID, because we need that to turn into the game in order for you to get those rewards. So Burke and Francis, please send me your IDs. You can DM me or you can respond to this video, whatever. But I will be reaching out to you as well. So congratulations, 250 crypto coins each. And our second giveaway was with AlphaNix and the Zero City community. So we have 3 winners here, 500 crypto coins each. And this was again for providing me the bosses and the information, which was highly useful for putting up our game guide. So the winners there are Sarah Dunn, Gam Rajopadahaya. I think I got it that time. That sounded right. And then Bert Karasik again. So again, don't have the game IDs, please send me these game IDs, or on this bottom one, you can actually send them to AlphaNix as well. Either way, we need to get those before we can turn them in. Otherwise, we cannot provide those crypto coins to you. So congratulations. Thank you for participating. And next week, especially for the regular Zero City Facebook page, I will be going back to my regular weekly giveaways where we're picking random numbers. This one, I was trying to come up with a way to help advertise the YouTube page and Discord server to help build some add some more members to the communities. And it's great. I think it actually helped, but it's a lot of work. It's more work on your side. We ended up flooding some of the discussions, which I think is probably going to defeat the purpose. I don't think people are going to, after a while, they're not even going to look at it anymore. So in retrospect, it probably was not the best idea to help do that. So I probably will not be doing that again, but threw it out there as an idea, and lesson learned. We probably won't be doing that again. So next week we're going to be going back to making it easy for you guys, make it easy for me. But instead of having you reply in the comments, I'm going to be creating a Google form. You go there, fill out your guess, put it in there, and I get a list at the end of the giveaway. Nice and easy for me as well. And we'll go back to our winners that way for a while. We'll mix it up. It's not always going to be the same, but certainly going to go to a way to make this easier, because I have multiple giveaways here in Zero City. I got a giveaway in Hustle Castle. We just had our first giveaway in American Dad. So all of these weekly make for a lot of extra maintenance, behind the scenes stuff, which makes for much less time for me to be able to play the game, and then it's harder for me to get videos out as well. So again, sorry to be so wordy about all this stuff, but just trying to let you guys know why some of these things are taking so long and a bit of a struggle. All right, so let's get on to some more important and fun things. First things first, let's talk about my squad and my setup. As you saw down here, probably if you were looking, we got something going on down here. I went ahead and upgraded my command center. Why did I do that? Because I'm not very strong. That is the question. The reason I did that, let me see if I can do this right without messing up. We're going to see the winner's shot here again. And this screenshot here, I went ahead and posted it in my QC Runner Discord server. So if you're there, you can see this in the arena chat. But this is, as you can see on the bottom, this is a screenshot. Looks like somebody copied from Hustle Castle. And I've had the question in the past, like, how come I'm in the arena? I'm at 5x85, and I initially I had like 4x85 and then I'm 6x85. Sorry, 6x85. I had, I think, 4x85 and then 2x84, because I knew that would put me in a different bracket. And I ended up facing people with 100. I didn't understand why. And somebody told me recently that this is the way Hustle Castle initially implemented it. And then I saw this image posted, and this actually is what I saw. So you can be running a 100, an 87, 85, 85, 85, 85. And the way they do brackets is based on your average, your top N fighters. So if you have a six fighters available into, forgetting what the word is. Let me close this real quick. Right here in this guy, in your barracks. If you have 6 fighters in your barracks, so it'll be your top 6 fighters, whether you're in your barracks or not. If they're somewhere else in your castle, even if they have gear on, they count. So it's basically your tip 6 or 5 or whatever your barracks are, top fighters. It's their average, and that's where you're going to be going. So it looks like 88.9 is the number that you need to stay under. So the reason I could be sorry, my words are just not working tonight. I'm sorry about that. So the reason I could fight somebody with a 100 level fighter is because their entire average was still at 87.8. And it sounds like there's a bracket that is in Hustle Castle now that's not there currently in Zero City. So maybe that's something that's going to be coming. And because of that, you get to fight people that are stronger. So what I ended up doing is I am getting stronger. I am getting better, but I don't know with my squad if I'm ever going to get to be one of the top fighters, because there's people, I constantly fight people at 2.3, 2.4 million, even 2.1 on the low side. There's plenty lower too, just like me, but I'm never going to compete for first place, fighting people like that. So I saw this and I was like, well, I think I'm going to give it a shot. This might mess me up significantly for the bunker, but I'm not having a whole lot of great success in the bunker anyway, so maybe it's not such a bad thing. So what I'm doing, I am upgrading, and I got a few things to do. I gotta be able to get more money. Well, you can't see that yet. Sorry, I just tried to show you something. I got to be able to upgrade a lot of stuff before I can start upgrading my fighters. So this is still probably several weeks away. So in order to upgrade my gym, I need to be able to have 7.5 million gold. Right now, I think I can have 6. I need to have 4.5 million food, which I think I can do. And I need to have 3.375 iron, which I think I can get like 2. So I need to be able to get more money and more iron. And I think the wood's fine before I can upgrade that. So I'm still a ways away yet, but I'm heading down that path with the goal, obviously, to which one of these am I going to pick then? Am I going to go the 92 as a high level? Am I going to go 98 as a high level? Or am I going to go 100? And I ended up deciding, I can change at any point, obviously, to go with this top row. One, it has my closest range, which I think is going to help me in the bunker if my fighters are the closest range. Because I think the way the bunker works, it takes the top level fighter of both squads and put you against bosses of that level. So if I would go in as 100, that means my partner, whether they have 100 or not, we're going to be facing 100 level bosses, and the rest of my squad is 87, 85. I think we're going to get massacred. But if I go here, it's a 92, and then my lowest is an 85, I think, it might be a little bit more evenly balanced. This will allow me to start getting some better gear a little bit higher, which will help me get a little bit higher for total power, or total strength, not total power, which will allow me to hopefully compete and start placing the top 3 in the arena. So that's, it's a very, very long described explanation of where I'm going. But given this, and I don't know if this is accurate, this is what somebody posted, this is what it used to be in Hustle Castle, so the chances are fairly good that this is what it's going to be. And based on what I've seen in the arena, because I've seen somebody with a very similar setup to what I'm going to aim for. So that is where I'm going, and that will allow me to stay in the 85 bracket. And then if something massive comes, like right now in American Dad, there's an event where they're giving all these massively overpowered items and gear. If something like that happens, then I can go ahead and make that jump right away. And, it gets me close to starting getting the top level artifacts. So when events come out, I can start getting the really good event related artifacts, multi-purpose weapons. Wrong game. So all in all, I think this is going to help me, and I'm not going to rush to get 6 by 100. I'll get there eventually, but for now, I'm going to try to get to maximize this level 85 bracket so I can start winning more often. So again, if you guys want to get a look at that screenshot, it's in the QC Runner Discord, and I'm sure it's many other places as well. All right, what else? Let's take one other quick look away from the game here. I'm going to take a quick, let's see how quick this is. Try to pull up the QC Runner Discord to show one thing. We won't go too deep into this. So here's all of our channels that we got going. We got General QC Runner, we got Hustle Castle information, we got more Hustle Castle, Zero City, American Dad down here. So in the Zero City Games information, we got a bunker chat here. And in here, we got a bunch of things that are tagged, pinned, I guess is the correct word. So these are the screenshots that you guys provided, and then Callista helped provide some extra information to figure out, how are you going to fight these guys. So this is going to be the basis of our game guide that we're going to use for the bunkers. And as we get more bosses, we'll add them here, and then maybe we might add some other just generic game guides that we'll have available for Zero City, so you can just go look at those at any time you need to. So, like here we have Summons plenty of minions for the, who is this? The cryogenic? Is that cryogenic? Splash damage, blah, blah, blah. So how are we going to fight this guy? He summons a lot of minions. Squad, balance team, tank, restore, revive, chem, rangers. That's kind of a general thing, especially Hustle Castle has it too. So you got your guy in the back firing DPS, you got your guy in the front taking a lot of damage, and then you have a restore and a res in the middle, making sure your squad lasts as long as possible. And that's a general good approach for all bosses, except for those that need something specific. Like, I'm sure we have one in here, the big tank. Is it this guy? Not that one. I'm trying to find the guy that basically you just need to last. You can't kill it because it's so big. Right here. So this guy, the Mocking Dozer Loading Bay survival fight. So basically what he does is he just beats the snot out of you, and all you have to do is just live. You got to live through 3 rounds. So what you want to do is bring a lot of the chemists in the middle, which are going to do restores and revives. That makes you, anybody that dies, to bring them back up to life. You just got to last for 3 rounds. So obviously this does not go against the standards. You don't want to bring the massive DPS to the back because you're not going to kill it. With that said, people in Hustle Castle have figured out how to do that. These are top level fighters with top level gear. They go into the crazy max DPS and they can beat this guy. But I don't think there's enough functionality added to Zero City yet to allow that. I'm sure it will get there at some point. But there's a lot of missing runes or prototypes, as they're called in this game, and There's also CC11 type stuff in Hustle Castle 2, which is not here yet. So at some point, I'm sure we'll be able to beat that boss, but not yet. So anyway, Bunker Chat, go to the page. You can see, how do I close this? You can see, you know, what you guys generated from the Zero City Community Competition. So again, thank you very much for providing that and helping build extra information there. All right, we got to click on all these guys before we get really sad. All right, now we are going to go through and test out a bunker. I've done a couple, not many. I am still very weak. I'm still bottom of the barrel. Let's go ahead and take a look. I haven't even looked at it recently. So we're still at 24,000 specialties. Can't do anything yet. As everybody might remember, I tried to go, well, not that one. I tried to upgrade my ranger, but I didn't get enough of these guys here, so I couldn't do it. And I think I've only gotten one boss so far. Because every time I've done the bunker, I've only gotten like halfway through. I haven't gotten very far. You know what? Instead of spending so much talking, time talking, let's go ahead and jump in, especially as slow as this goes. So we'll go to the bunker. I don't have any of the special key cards yet, spend key cards. I might buy those someday, but right now I don't, especially since I haven't been participating too much. Like I said before, there'll be events where we'll get those for free. I got tons of food, so let's just go ahead and jump in. I don't have the ×2, which is fine. Previous squad, so I think I messed this up last time, right? So I want my DPS in the back, so we got a ranger. I think I have a damage chemist, and I do not want that, so I'm going to remove that. There's a restore, that's good. Another yes. What do we have? Reanimation, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't want Samuel. Samuel res is not a res. And reanimation. So okay. So reanimation, restore. I gotta update my names, obviously. Reanimation. It says 2 reanimations and 1 restore. 2 restores. So 2 restores, 2 reanimations, and we want to get rid of Samuel with either another restore or a reanimation. I think I have somebody training. Where are my trainers? Samuel, I forgot I moved Samuel in. Damage RS is in there. I should have looked at this before I went in. Matt, are you in there? Matt is another reanimation. He might be in there, actually. This sliding thing just does not work very well. There we go. Matt is in there already, okay. James, restore. He's a level 70, but he is prototyped. Are you really restore? I think you are. Okay, we're going to put you in there. James is going to go for Samuel. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we get. We're just going to, let's see if we got any friends here in the game. Oh, no. Why is that not linked? Let's see if I can do this real quick. Oh, I actually can do it really quick. So as I mentioned last time, not sure if you guys saw or not, so green means the person's active in the game. This little icon here shows that they're already in a bunker, so you know they're not going to join you, obviously. When you do these, you want to, hey look, AlphaNix, Zero City Community Facebook page. Congratulations, you are my top rated person, my top rated friend in the game. 3.3 million, fantastic. So if I went in and did this bunker with AlphaNix, we would be absolutely decimated because he is way stronger than me. And he's not going to be able to carry, because, you know, you get a lower level person, they're going to say, hey, I'm going to go in with AlphaNix because he's going to carry the whole squad. But that's actually not what's going to happen, because you need to have 12 people, you know, or 16 people, 8 on each side, to have a good balanced fight so you can have a stand a chance. We're going to be fighting, because he's probably a 6x100. We're going to be fighting 100 level bosses, and I'm level 85, and I'm not even that strong of a level 85. So we would get absolutely destroyed. So when you go in, you need to make sure that you are fighting somebody who are somewhere around your skill level. So my actual power is right about this one. So does that mean we're the same skill level? I'm not sure. But I'm going to go ahead and invite invite a couple people from my friends list. We haven't done this before, so I might be turning off some people because I'm not very strong, and they may say, hey, QC Renner's weak, I don't want to fight with him. So we'll give this a shot for a minute and see if they want to join. One of them wants to join. If not, then I'll just go ahead and pick a random. Obviously, we want to do some stuff to get a little bit stronger. So we went and looked at our officer for a moment and didn't get very far on that, but there's not really much to look at. And while we're waiting, let's go see if there's any chests out here. I think I opened them all. Yeah. Sorry, I can't go without clicking those. Yeah, I opened them all, so I don't have any chests sitting here waiting for me to go. Well, those, but not specific for the officer. All right. We'll give it 10 more seconds. I'm not going to wait too long. You guys don't want to see that. I don't think there's anybody else here on my friends list that's close to my power who's online. I mean, I would have to look to see what the squad is. I guess a lot of these people probably are strong enough, to be honest. Level 69, that's around where I am. He's got a 100 level fighter, though, so we don't want that. What do we got here? Profile. Level 66, again, about where we are. Max Fighter 85, that's more consistent with what we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and invite. I can't read Chinese, so we will go ahead and make this invitation as well. And that's probably it for our friends list. Just take a quick moment. Assuming it doesn't work, like I said, we'll just pick a random, and then we'll go with the good and the bad that comes with the random. The good meaning it comes a little bit quicker. The bad meaning you have to deal with people that, you know, the good thing is if you find somebody that you can consistently fight with, you can find out how each other play, and you don't have to take some random person who's never played before or whatever. But these people on my friends list I haven't played with before either, so it's almost like random anyway. All right, I'm done waiting. Let's just go pick a random. Bunker, cancel, spend food, participate, previous squad. Oh man, we don't want James. Almost made that mistake again, didn't we? Who did we put in last time? We did, Dylan. Level 81, reanimation. I'm going to put Dylan in instead and change that from last time. Dylan's going to go in for James Rez. Power's about the same. Right? That means we already had Dylan, didn't it? He's still there. I think that might have been... Nope. Oh. Ooh. So we are good. We are good. Yes. I think we're good. Okay. Confirm. It's all good. We're going to pick a random. All right. This should be quicker. So the bad with random, obviously, people might not know what they're doing. But with bunkers right now, it's so new into the game that a lot of people don't know what they're doing. So you're going to get that. And obviously, we saw that the last time we did that in the video. We ran into a couple of decisions that probably weren't the best when I was not the one in charge. And because of that, we potentially didn't fight the boss and get the good stuff we were looking for. There we go. We're in 1.971, Romania. I am in a Romania clan in American Dad. Very interesting. Wonder if this is a same sister clan here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in. So no modifiers. Let's just take that one. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in with my tank. I'm gonna go in with I don't know my squad here. I haven't looked at my squad in a bit. We're gonna go in with our big restore, Isabella. We're gonna go with our big res, who is Dylan. Dylan's our big res, huh? That's kind of scary. So again, I am not super strong. I'm gonna try to make this quick. I could go, make sure that this person is compatible with the choices that they're making, but these loading screens and everything are so slow, I'm not gonna do that here. There we go, not bad. So our whole health is staying up, which is our goal. That's why you got so many reses and reanimations, so you can keep your squad power up. And we want, even if it takes a little bit longer, because we don't have that higher DPS in, but as long as we're restoring, staying healthy, staying full power, that's the goal. It doesn't have to be fast, it just has to be successful. Squad's infantry have their dodge rate reduced by 60. I think we're okay with that. Let's do it. Nope. Come on. Alright, we're going Scarlet again. We're going Isabella again. And while we're waiting, let's see. So we got res, restore, restore, res. So those are all accurate. While we're waiting for him, 10 and 30 for reanimation, and 10 and 26. So Matt is better. All right, Bobby, waiting on you. I think Bobby was waiting to see what I was going to do before he made his decision. He's going with 2 tanks and what do we have here? A rune to 70, just like me on restore. He's got the same setup as me there. But he brought in 2 tanks up front, so. There we go. So we want to keep that squad power up. There we go, through. We're dropping a little bit though. We are dropping a little more than I like. Oop, good restores at the end, 347. That's about where we started, so not bad. So you get quicker loading screens, and people, once you do this often enough, you know what to do, unless, you know, occasionally you get a tough boss or whatever, or a tough level. All right, let me look at this real quick. All right, so health, increase health of fighters by 30, chemical defense by 75, health. Okay, what are we losing? Crit by chemists, let's go here, it's fine. We don't care about crit for chemists. So health of all fighters by 30, or squad, no, let's go here, squad infantry. And then you can lose our crit for our chemists. We care nothing about crit for our chemists, so that's an easy one for us. That's a big win for us. We lose our crit for our chemists, who cares, but we have a lot more power, so that's a good one. All right, where's our bosses? We got 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2, 3 here. So we have squad chemists have their chemical damage reduced by 35. They have their chemistry knowledge. That's a bit of a bummer. Here, infantry dodge rate. Let's go here. So we will go res, restore, you, and then restore. So again, our infantry is going to be losing some dodge, so they're going to be hitting more often, but we're going to do lots of restores. We're going to do reanimation when they drop. So for me, when I play, and I think the major goal is you want those middle people to be, you want a lot of the middle people, and you want them to be strong. You want lots of reanimations, and you want lots of restores. So that way they keep that health up, and if they happen to drop, they pop right back up, and they live longer. So that is certainly key for most of these fights. And once you get a little bit further in the game and you can start doing some massive engineering damage from the middle, chemistry damage, I guess, in this game, then you can start, you know, actually getting some other benefits from your middle, but you want that as like a support item. You still want their major thing to be restore and reanimation. All right, not bad. Looking pretty good so far. Load screens are still a little bit slow. All right, testing facility, 37%. There are no battle modifiers. Sounds good. All right. So as you can see, it's kind of, oopsie, we don't want to do that. It's kind of a broken record. You just pick your, once you find people that are good and that are doing what you're looking for, you just keep them in and you just milk it. You know, especially some of these waypoints here that are fairly standard. No special modifiers. You just get in there with a standard good fighters. Excuse me, and you just knock it out. And especially when you have a partner that knows that same kind of setup, you can blast through a bunch of stuff fairly quickly. And then for me, unfortunately, my hero doesn't know anything, so apparently I should have watched this a little bit closer. That was a bad choice by me, apparently. Oh man, I didn't see that coming. So that was my fault, I suppose. Bummer, dude. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I have no tanks left. Hopefully he does. Looks like he doesn't either. Oh, he's got one. Yuck. That's a bummer. Major bummer. Alright. Well, hopefully we can at least get through one of the bosses. I thought that was going to be another, just blast through it without even thinking. This one will be, obviously, but... So it looks like it'll be another standard right about 50%. I know there's a lot of people doing that. It's not just me, but certainly me not being super strong is not helpful at all. All right, let's go ahead and look at this first boss. Security Chief's room. What are we doing? Stun. Okay, I'm gonna excuse me for that. I'm gonna go here. I got to read it because I don't know the bosses yet in this game. If I pulled up the guide, I could look. Defeat the boss before he leaves the battlefield and vanishes. So this, we want to do a lot of damage and get him before they disappear. So I think we have 3 rounds before he goes away. So we gotta do some damage. So that means we need Allison in there. We need restore. Oh, I only got 4 people. Doesn't matter. I don't have much of a choice here. So we got four archers. We don't have any tank, and we only have three chemists in the middle. So this could not end well. Not well at all, to be honest. Well, let's see how it plays out. We need more reanimations for sure. We got 3 people down and nobody's being reanimated, so not ideal. So I need my reanimation people to be better for sure. Yep. So if I had a better squad, a little bit stronger, we'd be able to take that one. And that was probably my worst bunker I've done so far. Started out so good, and we hit one little snag in the road, and then it all fell apart. And I am out. But, you know, we'll give it a shot and see what we can do with one person. See if we can't get lucky. Looks like that's going to be a big fat no. Too many stuns going on here. No damage done yet. Hey, there we go. There's a little damage. Ooh, look at that. Did a little bit of damage. And now she's dead. That's unfortunate. I know there's plenty of stronger people out there playing and more optimized squads that are actually finishing. You know, the goal, like I do in Hustle Castle, I get 100% almost every single time. Here, I'm just not strong enough, so. And he left without talking. He's not happy with me because I'm too weak, probably. So, 46%, not good. We didn't beat a boss, so we got a little bit of our items up here, so maybe we can do a little bit of something with it, but that was not very good. That was a fairly poor showing, actually. An extremely poor showing, I'll even say. But the good news is the screen loading wasn't quite as slow, so I think a couple of the changes I made for the emulator, you know, on a positive note, were a little bit better. So let's see if we can at least do something here, something good to come out of that. So we have, I think, nothing I can do yet. Let's get in here, sorry. Sorry, my headphones are making a bunch of noise. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing that. There we go. Sorry about all that background noise. So we don't have any chests, so we can't open that. We can't do that one yet. Not planning on doing this one, but we can't do that one yet. So the only thing we can improve right now is Not this one because we don't have enough armament parts. The only thing we can do is this. Or we could do these items here, obviously, but my like I said before, I'm really working on focusing on the health of our tanks because we want our tank to last as long as possible. These eventually we will do, but right now I just want my tank to last as long as possible. So we need 900. So we would have to spend I don't remember what it is anymore. At these lower levels, I usually buy them at the 10,000 level, which I don't have 10,000, so I don't think we have enough to buy, but let's go ahead and look at the bunker store and see. 3843. We need 900 of infantry, so we would have to spend 4,500, which we don't have, so we can't do that. Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, we're just gonna have to hold off till next time. The real key, let's see how expensive this is getting the ×2. You know, like I think I mentioned before, I do these so little in the bunker and then the dungeon and hustle castle so little that I want to maximize the amount of these special items I'm getting anytime I do them. Whoops, sorry, wrong spot. So getting the ×2 is extremely helpful. And data collectors, key cards, paramedics kits, data right here, right? No, that's not it. I guess it's these here. So it's 120 crypto coins each. I mean, that's fairly steep. We can go here. It's a little bit cheaper, but given the amount of crypto coins, that's a lot to be spending. So I'm gonna have to wait till I get some for free, unfortunately. So I'll just be slowly plodding along. Unfortunately, my work schedule's been over the top, ridiculously crazy, so I haven't been able to play as much, you know, in slow points during the day, or I haven't been able to spend much time at night because other things going on. So, you know, I'll get my hero up a little bit. It'll be slow. I won't go nearly as fast as you guys. I'll be behind on there. That'll be a definite, but I'll get there. I'll get a little bit stronger, and then as we're getting up to the new CC10 here, I'll be able to do some other things as well for the hero. So, all right, we'll leave it there. So, congratulations again to all the winners of the giveaways. Thank you again for participating. Like I said, next week we'll get back to making it a little bit easier for you, make it a little bit easier for me, and we will keep grinding this bunker. We'll see what happens for me at CC10, and the next giveaway will be back in a few days. So until the next time, this has been QC Runner for QC Runner Games, and I will talk to you later. See ya.